who owns the mysterious ship that docked on the shores of Japan 200 years ago? What did the diver encounter near the sunken complex? What mystery lies at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean? Uncover the secrets of this enigmatic ship and solve the puzzles of the past in this exciting episode. Watch the episode until the end to find out. You've probably heard of the submerged Yonaguni Monument in Japan. Located at a depth of 25 to 30 meters, divers have discovered massive structures, terraces, pyramids with stairs, and so on. Generally, it's either the remains of an advanced civilization that sank into oblivion or the ruins of a city of ordinary people that was submerged one day. The whole story might seem boring and unexciting, but it's certainly not. In general, this doesn't apply to a man named Kiyakaro Aratake. He's a true local record holder, having likely dived to the bottom of the Yonaguni Monument more than anyone else. When asked why he spends all this time here, he replied that he felt something very important had yet to be found, and maybe he finally did in 2021. Encounter with mysterious beings. A diver's tale. During one of his regular dives, Kiyachiro Aratake encountered something strange and perplexing. He stumbled upon two enigmatic creatures resembling humans, but with limbs far longer than anything we can compare to our own. Their arms were at least twice the length of ours, and so were their legs. These peculiar beings had a crown-like structure on their heads and a silvery apparatus extending from their mouths and noses to the back of their heads. Additionally, there were two tubes connected to a small rectangular box on their right thighs. Of course, you might think these were simply divers, but it's impossible for humans to press a button and create a vortex of water to become invisible. And once the effect wears off, they vanish. This sounds like nonsense, so either they were extraterrestrial beings or the whole story is a hoax. But don't rush to jump to the latter conclusion, because in addition to Kiyakaro, several other individuals, strangers to each other, have spoken about the silver men they encountered underwater. Therefore, perhaps this man was telling the truth and witnessed an alien race. In any case, share your thoughts in the comments. Ghost under the water. Reality or hoax? It's not just treasure hunters who stumble upon strange and frightening things underwater. Dar Harris, the protagonist of our next story, was a seasoned diver at the age of 52. He was traveling with his friends to Egypt, where they knew they would encounter many unusual fish, witness stunning formations, and marvel at vibrant coral reefs. In general, the Egyptian seabed never failed to amaze them with its beauty, always fueling their excitement to dive and explore. However, they had no idea what they were about to face on this particular trip. Random diving photos revealed what appeared to be a massive skeletal structure looming over people in the water. Can you believe that? Neither can I. Let's move on to what happened next, where people only realize what transpired from home, while no one actually saw anything with their own eyes. What do you make of this? Was it a ghost or a mysterious underwater creature or just a simple hoax? Share your thoughts in the comments. In the realm of unexplained phenomena, when people encounter something peculiar that defies explanation, doubt and skepticism inevitably arise. However, what if individuals from diverse corners of the globe recount encountering the same anomaly? Does this shared experience alter the perception of the event? On February 22, 1803, an enigmatic object resembling a small boat was spotted off the coast of Sarama, Japan. As fishermen went about their daily tasks, they noticed a peculiar vessel approaching their boats. Intrigued, they guided the object towards shallower waters, eager to investigate its origins. With cautious apprehension, they examined the mysterious craft from its side. The vessel stood approximately 3.5 meters tall and 5.5 meters wide, boasting a circular shape reminiscent of a steamer with a roof. Its upper section was painted red and adorned with glass panels, exuding an aura of otherworldly technology. Every aspect of the vessel appeared impervious to water, sealed with a type of pine resin. The bottom of the craft bore metallic ribs, possibly constructed from bronze or iron, while a protective coating shielded it from potential collisions. But the most extraordinary revelation was yet to unfold. The doors of this enigmatic vessel slid open, revealing a figure that defied categorization: a girl, a mermaid, or perhaps an extraterrestrial being emerging with a slow yet confident stride. Her face possessed a delicate rosy hue, and her flowing hair cascaded down her back, adorned with white ribbons made of threads or fabric. Eager to establish communication, the onlookers attempted to engage with the visitor, but her words remained incomprehensible. She spoke in a language entirely foreign to their ears, conveying a message that eluded their understanding. Despite their best efforts, her attempts to communicate proved futile. The only tangible detail they could recall was the enigmatic box she clutched tightly in her hands. Refusing to relinquish her grasp on the box, she allowed them to inspect the vessel's interior. Within the confines of the craft, they discovered a collection of notes written in the same indecipherable language, containers filled with fresh water, and peculiar instruments that could potentially aid in oceanic studies. As time elapsed, the girl retreated to her vessel, gently guiding the craft back into the open sea. The fishermen watched as it swiftly vanished from sight. The most intriguing aspect of this narrative lies in the accounts of other individuals who have described encountering the same girl aboard a similar vessel in various parts of the world. These independent eyewitness accounts, devoid of collusion, paint a remarkably consistent picture of the extraterrestrial visitor. Does this not strike you as extraordinary? An enigmatic creature baffles scientists. Jellyfish or cryptic beast? Even if the fishermen in the previous story were telling the truth about their encounter with the mysterious girl, there is no way to find her today. However, what scientists are discovering is real and tangible strange and unknown creatures, like this bizarre specimen. Resembling a garbage bag, a squid, or something else entirely alien and unfamiliar, this creature has baffled scientists. It's not surprising that when these researchers encountered this beast, they were unable to identify its true nature. Intriguingly, commenters on the internet seem almost certain that it was simply a common jellyfish. It's rare in the deep sea, but it's still a jellyfish, really. While this explanation sounds plausible, studying such a creature is a daunting task. What if it's poisonous? Could it shock people with electricity or possess some strange tentacles? These questions pique our curiosity and drive us to seek answers, even if they are frightening. After all, understanding the world around us, with all its oddities and dangers, is essential for human progress. Beneath the waves. A bridge to an ancient civilization or a secret base. Venturing into the depths of oceans to fully explore them would require spending days and nights underwater, embarking on expeditions, and hiring qualified personnel. Fortunately, technology offers an alternative solution. With its aid, individuals have discovered mysterious objects on Google Maps. In one such instance, scientists stumbled upon an unusual underwater structure at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Dubbed the bridge, it stretches over 35 kilometers. Coordinates for this bridge are readily available. If anyone is curious enough and unafraid, they can personally investigate it. Upon closer examination, one can find winding structures that are likely of industrial origin. Their true nature remains a mystery, but the most plausible explanation is that they are remnants of an ancient civilization that once thrived in this area. Due to unknown circumstances, these structures ended up at the ocean floor. A catastrophic event, such as a flood, could be the culprit. Intriguingly, beside the bridge lies a peculiar hole that has been mistaken for the entrance to a secret base. It's no coincidence that prominent figures make annual trips to Antarctica. Allegedly, they conduct urgent business there, discussing plans and the like. If this structure serves as the gateway to such a base, where experiments are conducted, it could rewrite modern history altogether. However, even if this is the case, it's unlikely that such information would be made public.